Did you already try several things to burn fat, but nothing really worked? You cut your calories drastically, tortured yourself with fat-burning workouts, and survived endless hours of cardio training. On top of that, you took all the fat-burning supplements out there, but the results are still not satisfying. Well, if you can't lose your fat, you're probably using the wrong approach. Instead of doing endless sit-ups, excessive cardio sessions, or buying promising supplements, you should integrate the following 4 methods into your daily life. First, build more muscle. Cardio sessions and fat-burning workouts are not wrong in general, but they are a drop in the bucket when we take a look at how many calories they actually burn. Your body needs about 60 to 75% of the total energy expenditure just for the basic functions, and up to 10% to digest, absorb, and convert food. That leaves only 15 to 30% for physical activity, and working out is only a small part of it. Remember, physical activity includes all movements you do over the day. So how can muscle mass help you with this problem? Well, muscle mass increases your total daily energy expenditure. That means the more muscle mass you have, the more energy your body burns during the day because it has to supply those muscles with energy. In other words, building muscle not only makes your body stronger, but you also burn more calories, even when you rest. So instead of only doing cardio sessions or fat-burning endurance workouts, implement hypertrophy-focused strength training as well to benefit from this positive effect. To get a well-structured program that improves your strength and builds muscle, you should visit calimove.com and take a look at our workout guides. Every guide comes as a step-by-step online course that you can follow easily over months or even years. The second method is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting diets could be separated into 2 kinds. One restricts eating for several hours per day, and the other restricts eating for longer periods per week. Longer periods are 24 hours and above. In this video we will talk about the most popular one, the 16-8 intermittent fasting. To get started, begin by picking an 8-hour window and limit your food intake to that time. Many people prefer to eat between noon and 8 p.m. This means you can use the night for fasting and skip breakfast. But you can still eat a balanced lunch and dinner along with a few snacks throughout the day. However, you can experiment and pick the time frame that best fits to your schedule. Regardless of when you eat, it's recommended that you eat several small meals and snacks distributed evenly throughout the day. This helps to stabilize blood sugar levels and keep hunger under control. Additionally, it's important to stick to nutritious whole foods and beverages for your eating periods to maximize the potential health benefits. So how can IF help you to lose weight? Well, it supports weight loss by increasing your growth hormone and decreasing your insulin levels. When you're fasting, your body uses forms of stored energy in order to make your body continue to function. In addition, because of the short eating window, intermittent fasting can also lead to the consumption of less calories overall, which may also contribute to weight loss. Besides from that, research suggests that intermittent fasting could have a variety of health benefits. In a 2016 study by Madsen et al., they found it may reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease and can improve brain function. Please keep in mind that there are no long-term studies about IF yet and that it's not the holy grail of weight loss. But for lots of people it can work quite well because of the benefits mentioned before. The third method is calorie cycling. In order to lose weight, most people just cut down calories. This may work in the beginning, but after a while your body counterbalances the calorie deficit and tries to spend less energy. So at first you lose some weight, but at a certain point you won't see any further results. If you now get back to your old eating habits too quickly, your metabolism might need a while to upregulate again. So you just gain the weight back that you lost during your diet, or even worse, you end up gaining more than you lost before. The metabolic downregulation doesn't necessarily happen in everyone, but it's hard to predict if it occurs or not. So just do whatever possible to avoid it. When you use a caloric cycling approach, you may avoid this effect because you constantly change your caloric intake. This gives your body the signal that there is no need to adapt the energy expenditure to a lower calorie intake. With that, you might even boost your metabolism instead of slowing it down. So on one day you aim for a deficit so that your body can use stored energy. On the next day you go into a surplus so that your metabolism doesn't slow down. Of course, you don't have to switch every day, and you can also do it differently. Please make sure that you are still in a caloric deficit when you add up all days of the week. Otherwise, this method might not work that well. To boost the effectivity even further, you can add a metabolic day, which for most people is known as the cheat day. We call it metabolic day because you should not think that you can stuff all the crap you find into your body. You only exceed the calorie amount to support an upregulation of your leptin levels again. The last method is HIIT or list training. As already mentioned, intense workouts alone won't fix your weight problem. But in addition to strength training, intermittent fasting and calorie cycling, it can work quite well. HIIT stands for High Intensity Interval Training. It involves short bursts with high effort, followed by lower effort or total rest intervals. LIS or low intensity steady state involves consistent effort at a steady pace for longer amounts of time. LIS increases the amount of fat as its main source of energy over time. HIIT, on the other hand, uses glycogen as its main source of fuel because of its intensity and shortness. They both burn around the same amount of calories, but HIIT is more time effective and has a higher EPOC effect. EPOC stands for excessive post-exercise oxygen consumption. This means that the body burns more calories in the following hours after the workout. This being said, you should know that the EPOC effect is not substantial and you shouldn't choose HIIT over LIS alone because of that. In the end, it's less about effectiveness but more about personal preferences. Alright, now it's up to you. Include these 4 tips into your daily life and you will see results. If you want a nutrition toolbox to create your own meal plan or workout programs that help you to build muscle, increase strength and boost your metabolism, just head over to calimove.com. Benefit from our experience and make the most out of your time and potential. I'm Alex and I see you in the next video.